scratcher is all muddy because he was, whenever he gets his little mouth on it, I think that's how he's telling me he wants me to give him back scratches. So it's all muddy because he must have been picking it up. Hi. Oh. Chucky's in a way better mood today because our fence is done being built. So there's no scary guys with power tools, and the fence is up, so there's nothing scary out there. I think the scariest part for him was the power line flags. And he didn't love me walking him out on a harness to go potty. And the backyard is Chucky's sanctuary. So when I had to leash walk him and he couldn't walk free because of all the guys back there building the fence, he was super stressed out. And really, he was just in this tent. And oh my gosh, you want to talk about how stressed he was? Chucky usually poops like 4 or 5 times a day. And he didn't poop a single time yesterday. But they finished the fence at like 9:30 last night. They're the best. They worked so hard. So Chucky's been out in the sun, eating grass all day, and he feels so much better. Poor guy, his eyes were like literally so wide. I mean, you could see the whites of his eyes for the last 3 days because he was so scared of the nail gun and everything else. But they finished last night and they didn't have to come back today, so he's back to his normal self. He's feeling good. You always know when Chucky's stressed because he gets really skittish and jumpy and he doesn't even come for food or anything. And he almost to the point, like, he gets so scared that he's even scared of me. So it's really hard when he's that freaked out. And the other day I had to pick him up. Hey, Axel. Happy Friday. But yeah, I was really scared yesterday morning because we didn't have our fence up. The day before, they took the fence down, and then they didn't put it back up until, like, I don't know, maybe noon yesterday. And in the morning, his harness actually came off because he was so freaked out. And I was really nervous because we didn't have a fence up, and he wouldn't let me buy him. And thankfully, I was able to get him. But he's feeling so much better today. He had a little banana to celebrate this morning, to celebrate that the fence is done. Like I was saying before, the backyard is like his safe place. It's just like his sanctuary. It's where he finds peace. So usually if I have like maintenance people in the house with like hammers or something that would scare him, even like the bug people that have like the spray stuff, I usually just like let him go outside because he's not really scared of anything out there. So now that the fence is done, I'm hoping that there's no reason that we'll ever have to go through that again. The only thing is that the fence people, they were not kind. Oh, hey, Rex. Welcome in. Cinda, hello, hello. The fence people were not kind to the fence that I had built for him with chicken wire. So I have to redo all of the chicken wire fencing for him. And if you've been following us on Instagram, TikTok, here, or Facebook, wherever, you've probably seen that he has his own area outside that's separated from the rest of the yard so that my dogs don't bother him and he doesn't bother my dogs. And they broke all that chicken wire down, and I'm going to have to redo that. I also did that little area for him because when the fall comes around, he is crazy about eating acorns, and pigs are not supposed to eat acorns. So I had it kind of built where it was in an area where there are no acorns because the rest of my yard gets zillions of acorns. So I'm going to have to redo that. My brother's coming into town. I'm hoping I can maybe sucker him into doing it. He did it for Chucky when he was a baby. Wow, I exist. Hello. Happy Friday, y'all. What are you guys doing this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? I'm just kind of hanging out. My poodle is going to the groomer tomorrow. And it's been such a pain getting our fence done. I've had to like leash walk every one of my dogs to go to the bathroom, and they didn't get to play fetch and do any of the stuff that we normally do. So I think this weekend we are all just relaxing. I'm going to let my dogs swim in the pool, and I'm going to play fetch with them. We're just going to take advantage of having the yard back. And for the first time ever in Georgia, it's not like 1,000 degrees. It's actually been beautiful out. So we're going to spend a lot of time outside. We're going to try to keep going live. We've been doing a decent job going live on here. Oh, yes. This is like his favorite thing ever, is just to get this little scratcher. I was actually noticing that there's mud on the scratcher. Oh, you guys can't see. There's mud on it because sometimes he'll pick it up when he wants me to use it. This, Taylor, is indeed a pig. This is his little playhouse. So actually the whole room, I'll show you his room. My cat uses this as well, but he's got 2 houses and a bunch of beds, and he's got a little couch that, if you've been following us, you've probably seen that he likes to squeeze in here like a little clamshell, but now that he's getting too big, he doesn't really fit. Hey, Errol, welcome in. Happy Friday. You say Friday? Happy Friday. Oh, you're so cute. No. I was saying hi to Taylor, who's in chat. His name is Chucky. Oh, thank you. I got these for Chucky when he was like... I actually had these before I even brought Chucky home, especially this one, I know. And I leave them up there because my dogs think they're chew toys and they'll destroy them. Hi. Hi. As difficult as it was to like potty him with his harness every single time, I'm really glad that we did it for the last couple days with the fence being done, because I've been wanting to like get him better at walking on a leash, and I just recently was adding this stroller to his wish list on Amazon that I'm saving up for, because I want to start bringing him out. Like, I want to go to parks, and I want to bring him to like patios. He is spoiled, but I will also say that I have a lot of animals. So you'll see I have these little paintings of all my dogs, my cat. So really, this is just like a good room for all my animals, that, especially when it's like really rainy and they're all muddy, I can just leave them in here and not worry about my house getting dirty. I usually have like little carpet, or there's like these big mats that they're like waterproof, so that way it protects the carpet, but they're in the laundry right now. Forever doing laundry in this house. Oh, Chuck. You look so cute. I know that it is only August, but I'm already starting to think about Halloween, and I'm like, I really want to get him some costumes. I don't know what I want to dress him up as yet, but there's some really cute like spider costumes. Let's see. Do I have other pets? I do. I've got, I don't have a painting of all of them, but I've got Babu, Newman, Elaine, Oakley, and then my newest dog. I haven't painted his picture yet, but he's like a little Chihuahua mix. Hi. Hi. You're a good boy. Oh, you're so cute. So sweet. He has been in such a good mood now that he's got his yard back. Because he was cranky the last few days. My goodness, he was in a bad mood. He didn't want anybody bugging him. Oh, Chuck. Boop. Hi. Boop. where should I find like a classic monster costume? Like, is that like, I don't even know how to search that on like Amazon. I usually do like dog outfits because he's big. He's like 82 pounds. So he would need something because his neck is gigantic. It's almost like the size of like a golden retriever's neck. So I usually do like big dog costumes. For his birthday, someone in June, one of his fans on Instagram actually bought him this adorable king outfit that had like a crown and a cape or gown or whatever you call it. It was so adorable. But yeah, he does make a precious vampire. You probably haven't seen it. I'm going to reshare them on Instagram and stuff pretty soon. But last year, we did a vampire Halloween photo shoot. I have a bed that's in the shape of a coffin. And we did like a bunch of stuff. Man, we had like skulls and spider webs, and Chucky took the best pictures. He looked amazing. I'm going to have to reshare those. Emeraldos, hey, good to see you again. Oh, yes, Cinda. My mom, she used to let me have some pets growing up. Like, I did have a lot of pets growing up, but not as many as I do right now. That was one of my favorite things about growing up, is that I can get as many animals as I want, as long as I can afford them. Gosh, everybody keeps saying that he's bald, but I don't see that big of a difference on him. But if that's the case, he might just be like blowing his coat. It's kind of like when dogs like shed for the spring and they shed for the winter. So he might have just shed his coat, but I don't think he looks bald. But you're not the first person to say that. I wonder if he is bald and I just haven't noticed. Wow. Well, I guess it's like when you see them every day, you don't notice it, but you definitely noticed. I'm going to have to go back, but I think his hair will grow back. I think it's just the time of year. I am very lucky. I love my animals to death. They are literally my children. I don't even want kids because I just want a bunch of animals. But they're expensive. They keep me busy. They don't ever let me sleep in. That is so funny. I didn't even notice that he really lost any hair. But I guess you're probably right. Like on his back, I guess he hasn't been as hairy. I don't know if you guys have seen the video I posted of when we went to the vet a couple weeks ago, but it's so funny because, like I said, when you see him every day, you don't really notice any changes. And I could tell that he was a little bit bigger. And whenever my brother sees him, he's always like, oh my gosh, he's gotten huge. But I didn't think he really got that much bigger. But last time I had him weighed last year, he was like 38 pounds or something like that. And when I got him weighed a couple weeks ago, he's 82 freaking pounds. So he is definitely growing right in front of my eyes. I just didn't think he was that heavy because I can still pick him up. It's not easy, but like the other day when he was really scared of like the fence being built, I had to carry him in the house. And I mean, he was heavy, but I feel like I thought he would, 82 pounds, I would think is going to be heavier than what it felt like. That's what everybody keeps saying, is that it's that big tum-tum. But I was like, I don't even care if he gets big. My biggest concern is I don't want him to get overweight. And thankfully, the vet said that he's not overweight and that he's in really good shape. So I don't have to change anything with his diet. It's so funny that you say that he's chunky because everybody, well, you said chunky, but everybody thinks that his name is Chunky. And I'm always correcting people saying, no, it's Chucky. And I always tell people, how would you like it if he walked up to you and was calling you Chunky? But I can definitely tell he's growing up because he's starting to get his tusks. And I think that you usually have to get those trimmed when they turn like 5 or something. Chunky Chucky, that's you. That's you. I picked the name Chucky because I just like really like horror movies. Scary movies are like my favorite. So I named him Chucky because of the movie Chucky, and with him being like all black, I was like, ooh, I need like a spooky name because he's like a goth pig. I also just like the name Chucky. I don't really know any other animals named Chucky. And if I really want to make myself look old, I would say it reminds me also of when I was a little kid watching Rugrats, that there was a little Rugrat character named Chucky. I think he probably relates more to the Rugrats character Chucky because that Chucky is like scared of everything. And so is this Chucky. Okay, you know what Rugrats are? Okay, 'cause I feel like sometimes I say that and people are like, are you 100? I've never heard of Rugrats. Yeah, I totally agree. He would have a Rugrat voice. We used to have like the Rugrats movie, the video game. We had everything. Oh, Chuck. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I was just laughing. Okay, you're 21, so you're a little bit older than some of the people on here because the other day there were people in my chat that were like 8 years old. So I was like, oh my gosh, they don't know anything I'm talking about. Oh, okay, yeah, I had like the VHS tape that was like, I think it was orange, like the whole tape was orange. And that might have been the movie when Rugrats Go to Paris. And I had the PlayStation game. He's just taking a little nap right now because usually he comes in here, he cools off in the AC, and then he's going to go right back out and he's going to go back to eating grass in a minute, I'm sure. Oh man, so you are into like, Nickelodeon. I just saw that Nickelodeon's going to be shutting down and they're not going to have Nickelodeon anymore. I was recently going down memory lane watching SpongeBob, and I'm like, gosh, I'm 32, and even today, SpongeBob is so funny. I haven't watched Nickelodeon in a really long time, but I grew up on it, so I was kind of sad to see that it was going to be getting canceled. Oh, no, Emeraldos, you are correct because okay, so you were paying attention. In that last video, you can actually hear in the background, you can hear hammers and nail guns and stuff, and that's why his eyes were so wide because he was so scared. And oh my gosh, getting him to go to the bathroom was so tough. He usually pees like 1,000 times a day, and I could only get him to go pee twice yesterday. So I'm really, really relieved that that's done. I haven't watched some of the newer seasons of SpongeBob. I think just because I stopped, like, I don't have cable anymore, so I don't have Nickelodeon. But, oh man, I grew up on SpongeBob. I feel like I was probably even a little too old to be watching SpongeBob, but it's just so funny. Oh, yeah, you totally noticed. Yeah, because usually what they call it is pig-eyed, which is when, like, their eyes are so wide that you can see, like, the whites around the eye, and he was like that for the past 3 days. Okay, I can't remember really. I don't even really remember what seasons, but I know like the one I was watching the other day was with Doodle Bob, and that Doodle Bob episode had me cracking up. Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess I haven't watched the newer ones. I haven't watched any new ones in a few years, but I have always loved SpongeBob. I can't even believe how long that show was around. I think it's been around since like the 90s. Whoa. Whoa. What do you hear? He's still on edge, as you can tell. Oh, Cartoon Network was good too. I liked Cartoon Network. What was it? Flapjack? Was that what it was called? I used to really like that. And Courage, the Cowardly Dog, I loved that. And Dexter's Laboratory, right? Wow, this has been a long time. Oh, I see. I didn't know he was having voice problems. Oh, yeah. I definitely remember all of those. Hi. You look so cute right now. I never got as much into Cartoon Network, but there was still stuff on there that I liked. But I was younger. I mean, I watched a lot more Adult Swim as I got older, but let's see. Was Ed, Ed, and Eddie? That was on Cartoon Network because I used to like that. And Emeraldos, I think if I'm correct, is your picture Phineas and wait a minute, Phineas and Ferb? Because I used to watch that. Yeah, I did really enjoy Adult Swim, like throughout high school and college. I watched a lot of Adult Swim with like American Dad, Family Guy. If you want to go like way back, it was like Kablam. Oh, okay. I didn't really click on your picture, so it's just what I saw while it's small. Oh, I did. Jeez, that Hidden Secrets of the Temple, that's like old, old. That's like back in the day when they had what was that game show with the slime? Slime Time? And like, wow, yeah, that's when I was really young. Like, because that was when all that was around. Double Dare? I'm sure. I'm sure I've seen it. What do you hear? Gosh, Phineas and Ferb, they're still making new episodes? I did not know that. Oh, I guess you might be right. I thought it was Slime Time Live, but I don't know. I really don't remember. Oh, Phineas and Ferb is making a comeback. Oh, yeah, Arnold for sure. Hey, Arnold. Oh my gosh, and they had like, yeah, Hey Arnold had that one girl, Helga. Move it, football head. Oh yeah, those were good. I liked all that and Are You Afraid of the Dark? Those were good. I never really got into like the Amanda Show or anything like that, but I did like all that. Nick at Night used to have like some of the fun stuff with like Fresh Prince. You guys are bringing me down memory lane. I haven't thought about these shows in a long time. Hey, you're taking a break? I'm surprised. You're usually out in the sun. Oh my gosh, Ren and Stimpy was crazy. I was going to say, that show was a little crazy. I used to like Rocco's Modern Life, but Ren and Stimpy was freaking nuts. What was the one with the monsters? That there were all like different types of monsters. Was it just called Monsters? What was that one? What was that called? Anyone familiar? Oh, Real Monsters. Yes, Real Monsters. um, did anyone else go down the rabbit hole of Robot Chicken, or was that just me? Robot Chicken was another one that was kind of crazy. Oh, Jack. Robot Chicken was crazy. It was like all over the place crazy. Did you guys, okay, this one's a little bit more modern, and I would be impressed if you guys know what this is, but I think it was on Adult Swim. Have you seen Tim and Eric? Because if you enjoy Tim and Eric, then you are probably a lot like me. Oh, it is insane. Like Tim and Eric is so weird and uncomfortable. It's Adult Swim and it is really weird and uncomfortable, and they have like tons of seasons on I think Hulu, and they have like, oh yeah, that is a wild ride. Are you familiar with Eric Andre? You probably know Eric Andre now because he's in like movies and stuff. But the Eric Andre show is what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I got into Drake and Josh a little bit. The Eric Andre show, where he's like a talk show host, I love it. It's like one of my favorites. I'm obsessed with it. But if you like the Eric Andre show, then you would maybe like Tim and Eric. So it's like these two guys, Tim Heidecker and Eric Wareheim. Oh yeah, check it out with Steve Brule is like Steve Brule is like the best. So funny. Yeah, I think that was like the whole thing with Drake and Josh, is that everybody hated Megan, right? Yeah, Steve Brule's hilarious. He is in Tim and Eric like all the time. I think my favorite one of Steve Brule was with the paninis, where he was making paninis. That one had me dying. There's like a lot of guest stars on Tim and Eric. Like they had the guy that plays Dwight, what's his name? I can't remember, but there's him, and they have there's a lot of comedians. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's a lot of them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I have to say, never really got into it. I know I'm that girl, but I don't know. I think I was just busy watching other stuff. He is so nice. He's a nice boy. That's my vet was saying that too, because he's so sweet. He's never mean to anybody. I love him too. He's the best. He's a good boy. Thank you to everybody who's liking the live and you guys are subscribing. Really, it helps us a lot, so thank you. I don't know if I remember Rocket Reverse. Oh, Pee Wee Herman is hilarious. I don't remember the talking pig, but I remember What was it? Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure? Because I, like, still love that. Sophia, his name is Chucky. His name is Chucky, but he goes by Chuck, 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 Duck, Duck, Ducky. He goes by all of those. Oh, that's hilarious. I guess I don't remember the talking pig. I really liked Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Like, that, like, had me cracking up. Francis and the scary truck driver and the way he's, like, dancing on the bar. I really like that. Chucky. He's so tired. I'm actually probably going to make him go outside in a little bit because I don't want him to sleep. It's like 7 o'clock. It's 7 p.m. So it's too early for him to be calling it a day. Yeah, that bike was an awesome bike. I can totally see why he would be mad that Francis stole it. Hey, Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. 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 Come on, you can't sleep. You got to go play a little bit. You're not going to sleep tonight. Hey, Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. Yeah, we are in Georgia, in America. So it is 7:05 at night, or in the evening. 1 a.m., holy cow. I used to go live at, like, crazy hours like that, but nobody was ever awake to ever watch us. So we go live a lot earlier now. Oh, Connecticut. Okay. Okay. I grew up over in Ohio. Oh, your pronouns are USA. Uh-oh. You sound like a Republican. Well, as far as it goes with the rules of adopting pigs, it kind of depends. Like, if you like live in a neighborhood oh, see you later. Bye, Sophia. I hope you subscribe. So we'll see you next time. But if you live in a neighborhood that has an HOA, that's like a homeowners association, then you totally have to run it by them because people have to get rid of their pigs all the time because the HOA kicks them out. And with Chucky, I had to call my city and figure out, like, they call it zoning laws, to figure out, like, how many pigs am I allowed to have for the size of my yard. And my yard is like a little under an acre, so technically I'm only allowed to have one. But I think they kind of count that as, like, pigs that are, like, living outside. So with Chucky being an indoor pig, I'm not going to break the rules because I don't want to get rid of him. Oh, see you later, Boom. Hopefully we'll catch you next time. Enjoy Wednesday. But yeah, I think those are, like, the big things is you have to figure out, like, how many pigs you're allowed to have for your property size. So you want to be a homeowner. You can't be renting. And the other big thing, honestly, that's even harder than that is finding a vet that looks at mini pigs, because it's really hard to find vets that look at pigs. And the vet care for, like, a little pig like Chucky is different than the vet care you'd find for, like, a hog that people use for meat and stuff like that. So, yeah, you definitely want to find a vet that knows mini pigs. Yeah, that's what I did. I just had, like, calendars and cute pig things, and then I bought a house, and then it was, like, 6 months later that I was like, I'm getting a pig. It's time for a pig. Because you definitely do need, like, a big yard, and you have to have, like, an area for them that they can, like, flip dirt and stuff like that. Like, Chucky needs the backyard. Oh, you're ready to go back out, finally? Well, you gotta go enjoy the rest of the sunshine, Chucky. You can't sleep all day. Yeah, and also you have to have, like, not just a big yard, but it has to be fenced, and it has to be, like, really good fencing, because pigs are, like, really big escape artists, and they can escape anything, and they can jump really high. So if you have, like, a really flimsy fence, they can totally get out. It took us, like, almost 2 years to figure out how to keep him out of my brother's garden, which is fully fenced off. What? 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 Why don't you go outside? Go walk around a little bit. You got to get some exercise. You got hair in your mouth? He really reminds me so much of Puma from Lion King, because it's like, this is not cute, this is disgusting, but you know in Lion King where, like, you can see him, like, eating all of those bugs and it looks so delicious and they look so juicy and yummy? Well, we have, like, cicadas that are hanging out in our yard, and Chucky is eating those things like peanuts. It is so disgusting. And, like, whenever it rains, we have worms, like, everywhere, and he just loves them, and it's so gross. He was sleeping today, and there was a caterpillar that I was like, oh my gosh, I need to save this caterpillar before Chucky gets a hold of it. Oh, whatever, Tessa. You are a loser. Yeah, I think that's why he got so big, because he's just out there eating bugs all day. It's like whenever, like, he's usually eating grass, and whenever I hear something crunchy, I'm like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what that was. All right, Chuck. All right, I think we are going to hop off of here because I can hear my dogs, and I think they have to go to the bathroom. So, but I think we might try to go live a couple other times this weekend. So if you are having fun, make sure that you subscribe. Actually, Emeraldos, I have here that you are Chucky's #2 fan. Let me see who his top fan is. Oh, it's Sophia. And then the third, okay, so the first top fan is Sophia. The second top fan is Emeraldos. And then his third top fan is Errol, with a cute little puppy in the picture. Yay, well, it was fun. I really enjoyed talking about all those old school shows. And yeah, make sure you check out Tim and Eric and let me know what you think. Or at the very least, watch the Eric Andre show. That's on, I think it's on Hulu. That show is one of my favorites. Oh. All right, he's ready to go. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you later. See ya. You say